This guy literally just left the truck running. Like, he just got out of the driver's seat. So it's just idling in the background, and there's no way I can record a video with this sound in the background. Why would he not turn it off? I can't believe I'm letting the truck guys win. The door is closed. I'm further into my room. There's no fresh breeze coming in. At least you guys can see how quiet it is when I'm actually in my room. What were we even gonna talk about? Come on. There's like a list that you guys keep giving me, which I really, really appreciate it because sometimes I have no idea what to talk about. Someone wanted me to talk about how to handle the patient load that I have to carry. Whoa. I should look in the thing before wow, what in the world? I was just gonna continue like this. Okay, let's try to make some sense. Sorry guys, be with you in a second. Oh boy, I gotta get my hair done. Okay, how do you carry the patient load that you do as an intern when you're so used to carrying a lighter patient load as a student? I know I keep talking about my first rotation and it being admitting and all that stuff. I'm so happy that I started there because first of all, it's post-COVID, so we were not getting a lot of admissions. People don't want to come to the hospital. It's only if you're like super critical that you're coming to the hospital. So there weren't that many admissions to begin with. Great. And then my second year, my senior, he's such a good teacher and so patient that he like gradually brought me into it. No one on your first day gives you 12 patients. You know what I mean? So the first admission, I didn't do anything. I just observed, I believe. Oh my God. It was like 3 weeks ago and I've forgotten. But I just saw how everything was run. And it was slow in the ED that day, which was crazy. That he was able to show me everything on the EMR. What am I going to need? What am I going to use? What templates to do? What orders to put in? And all that stuff. The truck is leaving now, and I'm super upset about that. The next day, let's say, a patient was still in the ED. They hadn't moved up to the floor yet. So when that happens, the admissions team writes a progress note on the patient. It's just a 24-hour note about what had happened to the patient and what is going to happen to the patient. So I wrote that. It's a very short note, and it's what we do on the floors. That's what I do on the floors every day. So it kind of like prepped me for what I'm doing now. And let's say the next admission, I did the interview with my senior, the physical exam with my senior, and then he wrote the H&P. Next admission, I did the interview and physical, and then we worked on the H&P together. And then from then, I did the interview, the physical exam, I wrote the H&P together, and he did the admission orders. And then gradually, you guys see the point, obviously. He really just gradually worked me into it, and I so appreciate that. I'll pay it forward to any medical student that's under me. When I'm a senior, I'll pay it forward to the intern that's into me because it made me feel really comfortable going into residency. Like some people yesterday, someone I know who's a second year who went to my undergrad, they were like, how's intern year going? And I'm like, surprisingly comfortable. Like I did not get thrusted out of the bird's nest. Like I was gradually pushed. I don't know. I'm not very good at these analogies. Now on the floors, 3 weeks after my start, I am carrying, so Monday it was 14? I don't remember. I think Monday was 14. Tuesday was 12 or 13. The thing is, people come in, people get admitted to the floor, and people get discharged. So like, my numbers are a little skewed. My point is there were greater than 10 people because that's when they send another intern to the team because you shouldn't be carrying more than 10 people. I didn't know that was going to happen on Monday. So on Monday, I prepped all my notes for all 14, let's say, patients. I saw all 14 patients and like within the middle of the morning, they sent another intern, but I'd already done everything. So it's not like you can't handle the patient load. It's that it's a lot. And it was a lot. It felt a lot. I didn't eat that day. I had breakfast and then after work I had lunch. Yesterday we had 6 patients, which was fantastic. The day went slower, which a too slow day is frustrating because there's nothing to do. But it was a nice medium of like, oh, let me call the family or let me put in this order here, and oh, nothing to do, great, I'll work on my modules, which my residency program makes us do modules based on different diseases. I'm working on the asthma module right now. It's just like a refresher course throughout the residency. Really? Did that answer the question? I don't know. Gradually, that's the answer. I'll see you guys tomorrow.